Welcome to the Nyam Trod Home Bar series. I am Jackie, aka the Juicy Chef, and today we have Chef Brian Lumley.
Thanks for having me, Jackie.
You're welcome. You know, it's a pleasure. He's like my family, guys. So anyway, today is World Gin and Tonic Day, and we wanted something that represents our Jamaican culture. In every Jamaican kitchen, you've got limes, pimento, and thyme. So we're doing our little doctored version of gin and tonic representing our culture.
Yeah.
So you said you had a question for me. What was that question?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna start your home bar, like what are some of the key ingredients that you'd want to have in your home?
Okay, well, I would advise that you'd have one of each type spirit. Now, obviously, you don't have to buy that all the time. It can be expensive. So if you invest in like one bottle every so often, always have citrus, limes, lemons, oranges, grapefruit. They're great for drinks. Fresh, especially fresh. I don't like the artificial stuff. If you notice, I will use. But sometimes people, depends on what they can afford and where they're at. Maybe it's not in season.
Here
exactly,
well, so.
exactly. And then remember, our friends abroad too. Sometimes they're in cold, barren places, and they have to, you know, draw for what they have, right? And then we also.
So is there any way they can do preserves or have?
Yes, definitely. So during the season, squeeze, use ice tray cubes and freeze them.
Such a cool idea,
right. So I always freeze, like, you know, Jamaica, we have that season where we have no limes or lemons.
Right.
So I squeeze them in ice cube trays and I use them as I need them. So that's a great way of preserving citrus.
And then like the syrups, I realize syrups is an important thing in a bar.
Definitely.
So, like, you have different flavor syrups.
Yeah, so you have start with a base of a simple syrup, which is 1-to-1, right? So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. And you also have infused syrup, so you still use your 1-to-1 ratio. And then whatever you want, whether you're using a spice or a fruit, then you add it and boil it. If you're using fruit, for example, you strain it off after. In this series, I've done a blueberry smash, what I did with blueberries and the 1-to-1 ratio. So I boil it and let it sit for a while, then infuse it. Today we've got our pimento syrup that we're going to use as a base to flavor our Jamaican gin and tonic.
So as you taste the syrup, like
you will taste the flavor, right? But so you know, so you bring it to a boil and leave it to infuse. When it cools down, it infuses, and then you drain.
And do you keep it in it after?
Yes, you keep it in a sealed container in a cool, dark place. Strain the seeds out. But I was being a lazy bum today, right, mate? So a couple of seeds, but you know, sometimes I like a little presentation and texture. You know, so we can do that. So we can either strain it off or we can leave some of the glass. Some people get annoyed. You know, you have the rice and peas and you bite into the seed. That's not pretty, right? But so I probably will strain this off, but you can leave it for presentation. I've done gin and tonics where I leave the seeds in. It looks beautiful. Exactly. But we're gonna strain off today. So first, can you fill these glasses with ice for me? Fill them, you know, at least 3/4 full. All right. So we've got one lime cut in half. So you're going to squeeze a half in each glass. Gin and tonic loves lime. It loves citrus. And this lovely botanist gin is full of 22 different herbs and botanicals. So, you know, limes and herbs go very well together.
It's natural lime.
It's natural. Smell that fragrance. Now, speaking of herbs, the herb of Jamaica is thyme. So you're going to add those thyme sprigs. Are they beautiful? So it is two purposes, presentation and infusion. All right. Speaking of infusion, we have the infused syrup. So you're going to use this jigger. All right. You're going to strain it. So you're going to put 1/2 ounce in each glass. Let me just pour this out for you to make a full ounce. Right. So that's 30 milliliters for my European friends. Half. All right. And another one. Right. And for the other one, beautiful. Now, you know, posh of me. Right. So now we're going to do. Right. This is gin and tonic. We like our drinks strong, so we're doing 2 ounces. So full of gin for each glass. So one of each. All right. So that's 2 ounces, 60 milliliters in each glass. All right. Yeah. See the pinky. Pop out the pinky. People are going to start teasing you. Fill it up, mate. We want a proper boozy drink. Stir, get that little stir just to combine those before we add the tonic. All right, so stir each one. But you know what? When I'm looking on that, I think a few pimento grains will look gorgeous. The chefs in us, we want presentation, we want texture. It's much more beautiful, right? Exactly.
Look at that.
Look at that. It's gorgeous. Okay,
Good.
so we've fully stirred now.
Alright.
And then you're going to add the tonic water.
Alright, how much? Half?
Just
you
fill
think?
it right up. So all the way to about 3/4 full. It's probably the whole bottle almost, but yeah, fill it right up. Yep. And then the rest, yes. And for a finishing touch, we are going to add a couple lime wheels into the drink. All right,
Nice.
voila.
It looks beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a taste of our island.
Yeah.
You know, it's accessible, cheap ingredients that every Jamaican, most Caribbean people can access that. And the diaspora abroad too, you know, and wherever you guys are in the world, you know, limes, thyme. Okay, pimento, you guys call it allspice.
Yes.
Jamaica is the indigenous island of allspice, but we call it locally pimento. And it's beautiful because it's reminiscent of cloves and cinnamon and nutmeg. So it's a
All in
beautiful
one, yeah.
spice, all in one, all-purpose spice.
Super berry.
Yeah, exactly, mate. So,
So,
ready
for the
to
business.
the business, right? Cheers, mate. That is
Refreshing.
so refreshing. It's
It's
so
cool,
humid.
so-
It's that's why I love gin. Gin is my go-to drink. I think I've converted a lot of people. You converted some of your mates because Jamaicans
Oh,
are not
yeah,
really gin drinkers, but
No.
they're catching up now. You know
Yeah,
this?
they're realizing the benefits that it has
Exactly.
of it, and it's easy to drink once you know how to balance it. properly.
Exactly. It's all about balancing of flavors.
Which
mix
leads
of
me to
flavors.
another question.
Yes.
Is there a specific amount that is a part gin and a part
Okay, so the
tonic
two
water?
ratios, so you have two different schools of thought. Some people do 1 part to 3, and some people do 2 parts to 4. So it depends on your preference. I prefer 1 to 3 parts, but it
Okay.
depends on your personal preference. And so if somebody wants a boozier drink, they can do
Yeah.
2 parts to 4. Ryan, it took about a year to happen,
I know, right?
but it was worth the wait. We hope our friends and family out there enjoy what we've created today. Thank you so much. And again, congratulations on your recent win a couple months ago, the Food Awards. Well deserved. You are one of our most humble, brightest stars. And we continue to root for you. You are a shining light in our culinary world. And, you know, blessings always.
And
Thank
I can't
you.
take that credit alone. It's attributed to a big team back at District 5 and the R Hotel, and I just want to give them a huge shout out. I can't take this award alone. We've done something amazing in 7 months. But we
Definitely.
have a lot more to go. So
Yeah.
that's why it was so hard to pull me out.
Yes,
because
I
we're just
know, because you're still
so
that
in it,
foundation
yeah.
stage, but
Yeah.
it's an incredible achievement.
Thank you.
All right, so thank you for coming into my home and, you know, spending a rainy afternoon with me. I'm truly grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Great.
And thank you guys for joining us on another episode of the Nyam Trod Home Bar series, and see you soon for some more delicious drinks. Cheers.
Cheers.